I absolutely believe that medication has a time and a place, and with mental illness, it can be a really important factor.
I believe in medication when it's absolutely needed and after diet and exercise has been tried.
I don't think it should be a first resort. I think that the doctor should spend time with his patient and evaluate the different severities of their moment. Like if I went into a psychologist today and said, I think I need to be put on medicine, I'd want to be taken seriously.
So doctors should prescribe activity and a good diet by, in my experience, almost scaring the patient.
She basically told me as a 12-year-old girl that if I could just get outside and lose more weight and eat better, that all my problems would solve themselves. And I remember thinking to myself, wait a minute, how does me being a little bit curvy have anything to do with the fact that like my home life is torn to pieces right now and I don't know how to deal with that?
You can consider meditation a therapy, and going outside and finding your happy place is like meditation. And so I believe that, exercise therapy is a real thing, and that, it's capable of changing things.
I mean, depression has a lot to do with the chemical balance of our brain, And if I think that the solution here is that there's simply just a lack of chemical balance in their brain, maybe that would be, so hey, let's get you on like a starting dose.
Medication and exercise, in particular exercise, is any kind of psychoactive drug works similar to regular street drugs, if we want to call it that, as to where over a long period of time, those dopamine receptors in your brain are either destroyed or clogged. So if you're taking any kind of medication for a long period of time, eventually you don't feel that dopamine as you should. And medication, I guess, helps, but if you wouldn't have taken it at all and you would have stuck to exercising, exercise also releases dopamine in your body, but it doesn't clog those receptors. It doesn't have long-term negative effects like medication does.
I don't think depression or any mental health should be treated as a one-size-fits-all, because it's not. We're completely unique and our brains are wired completely unique. And although we might have the same parts, everyone is going to process and deal with pain and heartbreak and anxiety and whatever it may be completely differently.
The most important thing to speeding up the process is finding something that you love.